RBG, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. We have a photo on the wall to inspire us. So we're using her as our inspiration for our boulders today, and we looked up some relevant quotes for route setting and climbing and urban climb in the community, and we've applied them to our boulders. So Jane is setting, fight for things you care about, but do it in a way that will lead others to join you. So that's the green. Hat is, when contemplated in its extreme, almost any power looks dangerous. So that's the black going up the middle of the bulge. And Medi is the best one. Sometimes it helps to be a little deaf. So we applied them to our boulders today. I'm really excited to see what the team comes up with and how they're going to honour the Notorious RBG today.
What's your one?
I actually don't know.
Oh, you don't get one?
So the red is set for tomorrow, not for today. We changed her quote a little bit to apply to route setting. So I think it's going to turn out interesting.
Do you know how you're going to be shaping the climb for that theme? For that
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Using fiberglass and volumes, so not just like pulling like classic climbing, like something different.
I'm setting an uber complex green, mega volume. Yeah, just something that groups of people are going to come to and really want to work it together. Which brings me to my quote as well. Fight for things you care about, but do it in a way that will lead others to join you. So someone's going to get on it, start their fight, other people are going to look over and go, that looks cool, let's figure this out together. So, yeah.
Sweet.
Doing a lot of creative blocking today. Not out of functionality or any sort of reasonable purpose. I'm just saying words. I've only had one coffee. Basically it's pointless, but it looks cool and it fixes my problems. So. I just love it.
Yeah, it looks like there's definitely some purpose there. But
Yeah, totally. No, I have a plan. I was trying to consider the filter that Kenya gave me. But in general, the style of the ball, I was trying to create something pretty insecure, quite powerful. I didn't want it to be like a jump or a coordination thing. I just wanted it to be super insecure, but once you know it, you can repeat it a lot. How did I make it insecure? Well, if you look on the wall, you'll notice there's pretty much nothing facing downwards. Everything's kind of sideways, very slanted. So hopefully it involves a lot of pushing and pulling, lots of tension. I don't think it's a thing, but I think it could be close to a thing. Yeah, I could see a few issues with it, but it's really hard to tell when you're trying to set something that's very reliant on body positioning and tension. It's really hard to guesstimate from the ground how it's going to feel, especially when nothing's you're not just pulling down and reaching. It's relying a lot of balance, body position, tension, that kind of stuff. So easiest way to figure it out is just pull on and actually feel the movement.
Drink water and hydration polish.
This is still a meme. Oh.
Where am I going with this?
There's nothing, I don't think, anything inappropriate for a green climber, so really like fun challenge, and the jibs kind of like guide you, but they don't spoon feed you. So I really like that.
But I'm pretty happy, like I think it's super fun, and I love the fact that every single one of you walked up to it, took a step back, then walked up to it again, and so that's really what I wanted.
Damn.
It's for me like really bunchy, but
It's definitely a hip flexibility thing though. Like Pat and Jane, your butts were like so far out of the wall. It's part like being able to open your hips. I prefer the left way, like getting left foot up and pushing that way. The other way felt really hard. I'd like to see what it would be like without the undercling one. The use of the holds was what I was hoping for. Stretch beforehand and go to some yoga classes for this boulder. You will need to open your hips up. Yes.
Then what?
Then what?
Then what?
Cool. You're on. Go, Maddie. Do something cool.
Surprisingly, almost a thing.
Pulling on's good. The rest of it, I don't know. Haven't touched any other holds yet.
What do I have to change? We're trying to make the first hold that you go to slightly better. We found this like cool launch kind of move that we're trying to like emphasize a bit more. So I'm swapping that handhold for something slightly more positive. And then we're gonna see if we can push the jump like a little bit further, making the hold better, but making it further to travel. And then that'll free up a hold for the finish section, which will make the finish actually climbable. What kind of movement? It's a lot of fast twitch, like really explosive. You've got to pull really hard and like almost be faster. Like you have to grab stuff faster than you're falling away from it, if that makes sense. How the concept bolts went? Well, it's 2 o'clock now. Spent the whole morning setting 4 boulders and testing all 4 boulders. Went a little bit longer than usual, but I think the benefit of it like shows in the boulders. Like each boulder climbs like pretty much exactly like how we wanted it to sort of feel. And
The Notorious RBG really flowed through me today. I think everyone flourished creatively with their filters. We embodied her spirit in the boulders really well. I'm proud of the team today. Go team.
dream team.